Oh, good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are... There's one thing I hate about having... It sounds conceited or bragging about having so many trucks is swapping things back and forth. I always swap my tools and everything because we're hopping in the single cab here this morning to go haul some trucks on the wedge. And I got to swap all my tools and stuff and keep my impact and little tool kit with sockets and everything just in case something happens on the road. I can fix it, but I gotta swap all that. I'm gonna check the oil in this truck, do my pre-trip, let it warm up because it's 32 degrees right now, so it's a little chilly. But don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Throw a like on the video. You guys are killing it here recently with your support. Also have t-shirts for sale. Just the first design with the mega cab with its nice wheels on it and company Kindle Enterprise. So if you want to support me, t-shirts are 25 bucks and hoodies are 40 bucks and we'll ship them right to your door. Limited stock on sizes, but if you do place an order and I don't have the your size, I'll have it expedited to you. So don't worry about that. So if you're interested in supporting me, supporting the channel, pick one up. We're going to come out with a bunch of designs. Finally found a graphic designer that I'm happy with. You'll see the design. I might pop it up on the screen, but you'll see it and understand why I'm happy with it. It's just tough finding good graphic design and people that are willing to give you what you want instead of what they want to make, if that makes sense. So let's get this pre-trip done and we'll get on the road. Oh, so we're at Mannheim, PA. If you guys don't know, all their security trailers have printers in them. You can just print wirelessly. There you go. Spit it out, Jason. And so you don't have to worry about having them printed out before you get here. Now that's Mannheim. Other auctions are different, but like the other auction we're going to today, they keep the gate passes in the guard shack. The customer who buys the car has to have them printed and sent to the guard shack, which they can only be printed and sent down there during Monday through Friday. But they're open 24/7, 7 days a week for pickup. There's always somebody in the guard shack, and this is at like this mom and pop auction we're going to. But here at Mannheim, just make sure you have the gate pass before you get here, but you can print it out once you get here. So we're gonna run up in the security office, get these printed out, and then try to track down these trucks. Oh my, well, we finally made it here. See if we can't get this one off. Took me a long time, I won't say how long, to get this thing started. There's zero help from Mannheim on a Sunday. It is what it is. But let's get these two off, and we got more to do today still. Well, can you guess what we're hauling? Boom. Dirty Max Jack, an enthusiast. This is their giveaway Jeep. This is a I think it's Pro Charged Sahara. It's a nice little unit. We're here at the auction to pick up our second one, and then this actually heads down towards Nashville. Well, it looks like it's Jeep day. I was able to get this one on without having to use the ramps over the back. I got them up front there. I also have a loading dock right here I was going to use, but I was actually able to pull it all the way up, flip the ramps, and then back it up some. There's some straps or chains on this thing. A spring that's busted on this gate. This ramp, I need to fix that left ramp, but don't really realize how narrow Jeeps are. If I didn't have to pick up a big vehicle coming back, I would have been able to bring the wedge. I think that would have fit on the wedge. Wedge is only 96 inches wide, but I got probably, I don't know, 8 to 10 inches on that side. But oh man, beautiful morning, beautiful morning. Tom's Brook, Virginia, currently. We're parked somewhere over here. We just went in, used the restroom. Now we're going to I guess, oh yeah, fuel lanes aren't bad. We're gonna just go ahead and top off and keep making our way down to Nashville, Tennessee. Going down there for work this time, not for play. Last time we went down there for play got a little wild. So my body can only handle so much of that anymore. Here we are. We got a wrecker here beside us. Wonder what he's hooking up to. Do a little walk around, check straps, check tires, and fuel. Down to Nashville we go. Welcome to Tennessee. Fully expect to get pulled over within the first 15-20 miles. Just because Tennessee DOT is quite the pain in the butt. So stay tuned. Legal as a bagel, so let's see what happens. All right, well, we're about 2 miles away from dropping this Jeep off. The giveaway Jeep, which is kind of gonna be cool to see. Dropping this Jeep off to this guy who wanted off of just buying a t-shirt. So hopefully he'll be there. And it was never given his number, just his address. So hopefully he'll be there, and we'll get to see the look on his face. And it's a big deal winning something of that caliber, that's for sure. This sure isn't a promising thing to see outside your hotel. Well, hopefully my truck's there in the morning. Place had good ratings. Maybe it's the owners or something. Got our bags. Believe it or not, it's only 5:45. Look how dark it is. It is Central Time Zone, but still. Let's go get some dinner. Good morning. Morning from Kentucky. We are in, is it Stanton, Kentucky? I've been here before. I recognize this little BP right over here. As you come down, this is Kentucky Mountain Parkway or bypass or something along those lines. Anyways, we're just grabbing breakfast here at the McDonald's because, excuse me, that's disgusting. Grabbing breakfast here because there ain't many stops out here. There's only like exits like every 10 to 15 miles out here. And we're gonna grab breakfast because we're about an hour away from pickup. So we had an hour and an hour. We had 300 miles worth of deadhead. We have an hour left. And it was, even after deadhead, this vehicle, it's I think it's an ambulance. It pays over $3 a mile total with deadhead, so I'm not really complaining about it. We got up early, we hit the road, and we're making our way over here. So all I need to do is go in here, grab breakfast, use the restroom, and it's a run and drive unit. It's just coming from the absolute middle of nowhere and going back up to Pennsylvania, only about 30 miles from me. So it worked out well. Wasn't much coming out of the Nashville area as far as freight or vehicles, and then I just started looking surrounding areas and ended up finding this, like I said, about 300 miles out. So let's get breakfast and get a move on. All right, well, 2013 Chevy. There's a Duramax ambulance. They said they weren't sure if it was an ambulance or just a box truck, but anyways, it's 13 things, only got 12,000 miles on it. Trying to figure out, I got my extra ramps with me, obviously. It's probably going to be easier to load back. See, with these is the overhang. You have to watch loading these with the overhang and the back step. On a deck over trailer, or even like a wedge, the rear end's going to drag. So I'm going to flip my ramps here. I was looking around. Obviously use hills and things like that to help with loading angles. But we'll drop these ramps down, maybe pull the front up on it and see what we're working with. If we got to get the ramps out, we have them. We got to find another spot around here. I don't see anything close, but we'll do whatever we have to do, obviously, to get this thing up on here. Easy peasy, man. It's like I know what I'm doing. So this thing weighs about 11,000 pounds. 9 foot tall. So not bad. Used the ramps so the rear end wouldn't drag, and went on there perfectly. So let's see, this is about 400 miles and it pays, what's this thing pay? 1,600, somewhere around there. Because with Deadhead, it was like a little over $3 a mile. And let me remind you, that was a 300-mile Deadhead to get up here from where did I leave this morning? Outside of Nashville. Franklin, Tennessee is where I left from this morning. I was gonna make it a little farther last night, but it was rush hour in Nashville, and I'd rather hit Nashville early in the morning, and I flew right through Nashville and got up here. So we're just waiting on the guy to bring me the title for this thing because they sold it to an outfit in PA, and then we'll hit the road. Wow, that's one bright light. Should probably record with that all the time. Wrap some things up here. Just got done a Sunday, Monday, Tuesday kind of long. Been a long 3 days. Obviously I'm tired. But I wanted to wrap this video up with saying, you know, if you want to get a t-shirt, just drop I'm doing manual orders right now till I can verify shipping times and everything, so I can kind of keep a good eye on shipping, like production and shipping times. So drop a comment down below with your email. I'll get back to you, and we can get your stuff ordered. T-shirts $25, hoodies are $40, and you'll see the design. What else? I've got another sinus infection, which is great, and I did have a death in the family this week, so bear with me if it takes me a little to respond. Have some things to tend to with that, with the death in the family. And then what else closing up on this? Yeah, big shout out to who you guys know as Hotshot New England. My man comes through every time. Had a truck up towards Boston where he lives. Told him that I needed some help. Give me a price. He was great price. Told my customer agreed. Got the truck down, got it picked up, got it down here, communicated with my customer without me having to do anything. And then I had 2 parcels for him to take back up towards Boston, which was, it worked out perfectly. It helped me out tremendously, man. And I really appreciate it because you get the job done. You don't call complaining. You don't call asking a million questions. You just get the job done. And I really appreciate that. So thanks again. And, I'm going to get in here and get some dinner and figure out what the rest of the week has.